Yeah, this the moments that they don't show you when you feeling your feelings about your current blessings, about things that you prayed for. Like sometimes it ain't all what it's cracked up to be. Like sometimes you're gonna feel like, I hate this thing. I don't want to do this thing. But then you have to remind yourself, like, you prayed for this thing. And this thing is keeping you afloat. This thing is the reason why you're able to have a roof over your head. This thing is the reason why you're able to drive a car. This thing is the reason why you're able to lower your debt. This thing is the reason why you'll be able to move from this room to an apartment. So, but just working a job, it gets to me. It gets to my mental because I feel like it takes away from my life. Like I feel like I spent a lot of life just working and working and working and working. And it's not work that I want to do. It's work that I have to do. So it's a challenge, but I'm grateful nonetheless. But I'm gonna feel my feelings every time. I feel like that's healthy. I'm not about to be trying to fake positivity. Like, no, there's times where I hate working. Well, I always hate working, but there's times where I'm down about it. Like, just mentally in my head, like, I'm down about that shit. But I know it's gonna be a day where I'm not working. But for now, I just go through my feelings and do what I gotta do. So that way I can upkeep this lifestyle, keep a roof over my head. The job is the reason why I'm able to pay for this room. The job is the reason why I'm able to drive my car, like I just mentioned in the beginning of the video. The job is the reason why my credit card debt is going down. And the job is the reason why I have the savings in my bank account that I do. It's because of the job. It's because of discipline. So, just having one of those moments. But I'm gonna be straight though, man. Just best to stay focused, man. Keep up with my YouTube. People are starting to find out that I do music. And I'm starting to get love that I used to pray for on Instagram for my music. But I don't know where I stand with music. I don't know if I want to keep making music or not. I feel like if there's a demand for my music, that I should definitely continue to make music. Because if people are willing to spend their money or spend their time listening to me, or if I have shows they're willing to come out, that leads to money. And that could take me away from the job. These are just things that I be thinking about. Like, I'm just in my do something about it phase. My father always tell me, when I tell him how much I hate the job, he always say, if you hate the job enough, you're going to do something about it. So I'm just in that phase right now, doing something about it. I'm in that chapter of life. Like, it's like, put up or shut up. Like, because you sitting around talking about how you hate the job, but then you're not doing nothing about it. It's just like, you don't really hate it that much. But if you really hated it that much, you're going to find a time to do something about it. You ain't going to make excuses. You're going to get up and get shit done. And I'm proud of myself. I want to say that I'm very proud of myself for even starting up the YouTube and for being so consistent with this content. And this might just be a YouTube video. Like, I just kind of just turned the camera on and start ranting, but this might actually end up being a video where I'm just venting. I'm very proud of myself for having the mindset to be consistent. I'm very proud of myself. Because I could have got in my head and be like, oh, what if people don't want to watch it? Or I could have done that. But no, I like to be a doer. Like, I don't like to talk. I like to just do. I feel like there's power and strength in doing. When you thinking too much and you ain't gonna get shit done like that. Like, you gotta just, you can think. Because don't just do no shit. Don't just do anything just for no reason. But it's about the intent. But, you do some thinking and then you get some shit done. We ain't doing no overthinking though. at all with nothing in life. It's either you gonna do it or you not. It's either you gonna put up or shut up. And if you ain't gonna put up, then shut the fuck up. Simple shit. Word to bro I be seeing on Instagram. That do the garage talk. Bro be saying simple shit. But no, that's real life. If you ain't gonna put up, then shut the fuck up. Like, man, yeah, life is interesting. Interesting to say the least. I'm also proud of myself for staying dedicated to saving my money and being disciplined. That's something to be proud of myself for. The fact that I have all this money in my savings. And rather than taking that money and using it for a temporary escape, I'm saving it for the bigger picture, for my apartment. So I don't have to be limited to just a room and a bathroom. So I can walk into my apartment and see a stove and an actual refrigerator rather than a mini fridge back there if it pops up in the video behind me. I hope I'm pointing at the right direction. So an actual fridge and an actual stove in my own bathroom. And I wouldn't have to hear anyone walk past my bedroom door, because that's one of the things that frustrates me here, is hearing people walk past my bedroom door. Like, not a fan of it at all. But I'm also grateful and blessed because if I did not have this room, I wouldn't be a fan of people walking past where I'm sleeping at outside. See? Like, there are people sleeping outside right now. As cold as it is, it's so fucking cold. I feel like this is the coldest winter we've had in a while. And there are people that are homeless in this weather right now. So that's just another reason to be grateful. See, I just be having to check myself, bro. Just talk myself out of them bad mental spaces. Those bad mental spaces could come and take over. Like, they could come fuck up your whole mood, your whole energy. But then when you talk about it and put your phone down and get off social media, like I be on social media doom scrolling too much. When you put your phone down and reflect and sit and talk to yourself, you allow yourself to feel your feelings and then check yourself after you feel your feelings. Like, before I started to record this video, like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I was feeling down really about the fact that I have to work tomorrow and the fact that I hate working. But then to combat that feeling, like, I'm allowing myself to feel that feeling, but to combat that feeling, I think about the fact that this job is the reason why I'm able to live in this room, while I'm able to drive the car that I drive, while I'm able to eat food, and while I'm able to save for my apartment, and why I'm able to lower my credit card debt, and to do everything else that I do with my money. So it is a blessing, but I'm human. I'm never gonna run away from being human. I'm not a positive robot, even though I am positive to the core. I still am human. So things are gonna make me feel a way. I'm gonna feel sad, or I might feel behind in life sometimes. Not necessarily behind, but I might just be frustrated about my reality, even though my reality isn't a bad one. But it's not necessarily what I thought it would be. But I'm not in control of my life fully. Like, yes, God gave me free will. God gave all of us free will, but ultimately we're not in control of how fast or slow things go. Like, they go at their own pace. That's God's timing. See, God gave us free will, but his timing is divine. So we can have our free will all we want, and we can put in all the work that we want, and we can manifest things all that we want, and we could build up platforms and do whatever all we want. But it's still patience. You gotta have patience. You gotta trust that God knows what he's doing. You gotta trust God's timing. because God's timing is everything. God's divine timing is everything. Don't never forget that. Note to self and note to whoever may be watching. Don't never forget that God's timing is always spot on. It's always spot on. No matter how you feel, no matter how sad you may be, no matter how frustrated you may be, God know what He's doing. Let Him cook. Let God cook. The whole time, us letting God cook may make us feel sad and frustrated, but the whole time, it's building us up to be who we're supposed to be. Because there are certain things that we want that if we got when we feel like we should get them, we would fuck it all up. We would throw it all away. And so God knows that because God knows us. God lives within. So we can't hide from God because God knows how we feel. He knows how we think. And this is why it's important to trust God. God knows what He's doing. If you got that thing that you pray for or that you're praying for too soon, you might throw it all away. But yeah, like I said, I don't know if this is going to be a video or not. I feel like it might be at this point because it's probably over 10 minutes. But shit, like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate y'all for listening to me vent. Hopefully a lot of the things I said in this video resonates with someone out there. God bless each and every individual that watches this video. I pray that you please allow them to put their phones down as well. You know, when they get the time. No, God, make them make the time. Let them put their phones down and reflect. And let them feel their feelings. And then after they feel their feelings, God, let them check themselves about anything that they said that may come off as ungrateful or unappreciative. And God, I know that we show our appreciation and our gratitude with our actions more so than our words. I came to that realization earlier. But God, I pray for that, for the viewers that are watching. But y'all have a blessed day. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace, love, and good night.